Classic. Yeah. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story, y'all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing?
What up, chat? 333, what up?
Getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. Oh no. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you won't be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't have farted. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gon' be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Whoa, scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before I ever was balling. Started with hope before ever rewarded. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Classic.
Yo, it's the first episode of The Human Experienced. All right, so this is me, myself, the Classic Codes, and I got my dog with me, the Tez Down. And we are 2/5 of the Raw Society Coalition. You are now tuned in to the Raw Society Coalition YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if it's your first time here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 333 the Passports Code, 333 Jen Ritz, Tez, the Society. And for the first episode of The Human Experienced, right, with myself and Tez Down, we actually got the whole gang in town. You know what I'm saying? We got my dog, Uncle Plug TV. That's Plug with 2 G's. We got the first lady of the coalition, Conversations with Soft Rain. And then last, but definitely, most definitely not least, my brother from Sunday Serve Us, Souls of Thought. Yeah, we got the whole gang here. So yeah, for the first, wait, what we call it in the group chat? Who said the message? What they say, I'll participate in the lack of democracy. Yeah. We here for the lack of democracy tonight. You know, me and Tez Down, two of the finest, well-known.
Natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
Idea what we talking about, myself and Tez do. So today, make sure, like I said, everybody hit the like button and hit the subscribe. We're going to start off with a little bit of an icebreaker. We'll be going over to Candy and Carlos Miller. They having a conversation about relationships in general. And we're going to speak a little bit to how their dialogue plays out. Let me get this pulled up for y'all. Let me see.
This is way too heavy to be wearing on here.
Huh?
It's just too heavy to be wearing on here.
Oh.
Taking this off.
Come on, man. This ain't after hours, bro. It's definitely not. Let me see. Hold on. All right, there we go. Hey, when there's 6 people in here, navigation is way different. Let me tell you. All right, here we go. Huh? Bing bong. Yeah, we good. Yeah, let's get it.
What do I do?
Okay, what do you do?
What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Candy, after my last one, I can't even sit here and act like I got this game figured out.
Were you the problem?
Not this time. Not this time. I have been the problem in the past.
Okay.
I made a series of miscalculated decisions, which led to a snowball effect and I take full responsibility for all the failures in all the relationships that I had participated in.
Okay.
But I can't sit here and tell you what's wrong with somebody else's daughter. I can't do that. She got her own problems, Candy.
Got it. Okay.
This is becoming real therapeutic, Candy. I don't know if you know, but you helping me work through some things.
See, I don't even really want to go that hard with you right now because I definitely disagree with you on a lot of what you're saying.
Why, Candy?
Why? Because
Why?
I do feel like even if, say for instance, the woman or the women out here are trying to do right in the relationship,
They're not trying. That's what I'm saying.
no,
You don't
they
see how
do.
every time you say that all these men put their head down. They know.
Well, the women are trying, and then they run into one of y'all that think that you can have 3 different women and keep them all going at the same time and think that it's okay just because you giving a little something here, a little bit, something there. It does,
Can I say one thing?
that doesn't work.
These are the men that y'all are choosing, not you. These women, they choose these men. They know exactly who these men are and what they do. And that never stopped. I don't know why they think they can change these men. You got with him because he was that dude. You got with him because all the other women liked him. You got with him and you knew that he didn't want a relationship and you thought you was going to show up and make some chicken Alfredo and change this man's mind. You chose this. I can't sit here and let y'all keep bashing and blaming these men. You don't
They
see how
do.
every time you say that all these men put their head down.
Do right in the relationship.
They're not trying. That's what I'm saying.
No,
You don't
they
see how
do.
every time you say that all these men put their head down. They know.
All right, I wanted to stop it right there. So look, on Sister Code, Candy jumps in and goes to defend all women, right? Saying that women in general are trying to be satisfactory and be, good in relationships and all of that. So I guess that's the question we're going to pose. Are modern women trying in their relationships? Anybody could go, popcorn style. Well, Ted, I guess Ted's go ahead and open it up, man. No Diddy. Open it up. It's crazy.
No, they are not. They're
Okay.
not.
Okay, we'll go short answers first then. Souls, are they trying? Yes or no?
I think so.
He says yes. Okay. Soft Rain, yes or no?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Plug, yes or no?
Sure they are.
Okay. I'm gonna be the odd man out then and just go ahead and say no. I don't think modern women in general are trying.
Oh, you said modern women.
Yeah, women today. Yeah, they're not trying for real. A lot of the things that are simple duties of yesteryear are now obligations, and they're the hardest thing in the world. They're super taxing. They're exhausting, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, right? That's if you just want to meet the median of expectations. You know what I'm saying? So no, I wouldn't say that they're trying. I would say they're more indifferent and disinterested than they are putting their best foot forward. That's my argument. I mean, since all 4 of y'all agree, y'all go ahead and talk to me.
I said no.
Oh, you said they aren't trying. Okay, we agree.
They
okay.
are not.
The other 3, so it's okay. Well, we're outnumbered still.
They are not trying.
We're outnumbered still. So, I mean, why do you think they're not trying, Ted? Let's state our argument.
The first one that I would say they're not trying is because of a list of demands that they all have. That's number one. You can't try when you're demanding. That's the first thing. And nobody that's desperate has a list of things they need to make them go, woo. Nobody has that when they're desperate. So they're not trying. The second thing that I say they're not trying for is because they're all single. How are 68% of women single of dating age? We're talking about over 25 now. We're not talking about under 25. Over 25, how are 68% of y'all single? I don't know. You couldn't possibly be trying because the majority of women get hit on every day, and still single. 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years. I can go on and on, but we have a panel.
What you on tonight, Ted?
I think modern women are trying, but we get hit back with. I think a lot of. I'm not gonna say we because I'm not. A lot of women get hit back with a superficial facade rather than somebody being their genuine self, or there a lot of men are delivering false hopes and promises, and not coming through with what they say they're gonna do.
So what that make you do?
Yeah, go ahead, plug.
What that make you do?
What the men that come through with false hope and promises, that made me go about my business.
Okay, so why doesn't women's intuition kick in right there?
Because honestly, truly, women do not want to be single. We don't want to be single.
No, you don't want to pay all them bills by yourself.
Women do not want to be single.
Wait, so which one? Which one? Wait, is it women don't want to be single or they don't want to pay all the bills by themselves?
Is it most?
Look said that. I didn't say it.
Right.
I mean, my bills get paid regardless, and I'm paying all mine by myself. So if that bill, somebody paying my bills doesn't affect whether or not I want to be with you.
Classic.
I know real niggas going through it. I know some real niggas going through it, man. Be a good nigga. I'm talking about be a good nigga. I'm talking about in the paint with you, helping you take care of your babies and all that. And you'll turn on a nigga immediately.
Wait,
some women, not all.
Wait, but plug, you said they're trying. So talk to me, plug.
You said modern women. I said modern women. I said no, they ain't trying.
Oh, so okay. So what generation? What was the last of the Mohicans?
Last of the Mohicans?
Yeah. How old are they right now?
I think the cutoff was probably 1990.
Birth year?
Birth year, 35.
So about 35?
35 or better. Might be. I might have to say 85. 85.
Yeah, I was finna say go back. You're giving a little too much grace.
85 or better.
Yeah, they got to be a little older than that. 35, they think they still got it. It's still hot. They still got it.
It ain't about all that. It's about how easily that mind is to be manipulated.
Okay.
Some of them are self-sabotagers. They'll see everything moving smooth in the right direction and everything being handled and everybody in the house happy but you.
That too.
Self-sabotagers.
That's gonna speak to what we're gonna bring up a little bit later. So you quiet, man. You said you do think they're trying. Talk to me.
What's a modern woman?
I've been changing his answer too.
No, well, I would personally define it as we could look up and see what the actual definition. I would classify the modern woman as a woman who is widely shaped and molded by today's propaganda
and social media.
So that means she's partially, if not completely, feminist. Team girl, unless it comes to sharing a man. Everything else, though, team, a girl's girl, except for sharing a guy, but they team up on anything else. And even that, as long as you don't call it polygyny. Let's see, what else? Modern woman. They have an itch. You know the definition of the itch. We'll use my definition of the itch. They have the itch. They've either scratched it or they're still yearning to scratch. The disbelief that light adulthood, womanhood starts in their early 20s. The disbelief of that, right? They believe they have time. That's what I would say the modern woman is by my definition.
I would say they're trying because they're meeting the modern man.
Okay.
Like we keep saying the modern woman, but they're meeting the modern man. And y'all always call the modern man sweet, gave, all the other words.
Sassy.
Zesty. So you think about it, I think they trying, but they're meeting the modern man.
Ooh, child.
Let me ask you this. If the woman is hard and the man is soft, shouldn't it still be a perfect marriage? Why aren't the relationships working?
It's not natural.
There's a clear leader, though.
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah, it's her. But there is one though. We know who the head coach is. You hear these men actually say, you know, my wife run the house. Ain't that what they say?
She got the captain patch on.
I see that from more older men.
What does that mean?
Run the house though. That would be, that's your GM. That's your managing the finances, managing the household. As far as like
finance.
No finances?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you wouldn't, you know, some men do give their wife, hey, my paycheck gets deposited in here and you allocate all the bills out.
Yeah,
some men do that.
That used to be a thing.
That's a whole nother age bracket.
That's like 80 something, 90 something.
Yeah, they like mid.
They're in their 80s right now.
Mid 50s.
Some men still do that to this day.
I mean,
I've heard some men who have bad financial decision-making skills have a great wife who's good at it. And so they give their wife full leadership in that case of allocating the bill money out, the house, the savings and all that stuff.
The
husband gets an allowance.
Are we talking about wives or modern women though?
No, wives.
Right.
Wives.
You've been in every show.
I'm telling you what I know. I know a few people married.
I know them too.
Takes care of
that's
the
a
finances.
different age bracket. That's a different age bracket. That's a whole. That's pre-social. That's pre-social media disposition.
So you think that the men our age bracket, we're gonna say late 30s to 50. They handle all the household finances.
I'm not saying you don't see it. I'm going to say this, and I think this will pretty much clear up what you're saying. Are you saying that you know more people like that than you do people with individual finances in their relationship?
No, I didn't say I didn't. I didn't say I know more. I said I've seen it.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, not
somebody
more.
was born with a unicorn tattoo on their right cheek. It does not mean that it's the norm.
Of course, but I'm just saying that it's out there. It's there. It's not. I'm saying that it's not getting seen at all. It's out there. It's
some people
being
get
done.
struck by lightning, and some people hit the lottery. You should not plan on either one.
Yeah, I need to play the lottery Saturday too. It's $1 billion.
Okay, I like Soul's perspective on it though. If you say the modern woman is trying because she running into the modern man, but it's crazy because it's like they also raised the modern man, and it's like it's almost like this. So the intentions of the single mother is to raise the boy into the man that they would like.
She never had,
that she never met, but the one that she perceivably would like, right? But this dude ends up being a boy girl, you know what I'm saying? And so you got an abundance of them running around, but it's like they also raised them. So it's like you getting the fruits of your own. What is
the definition of a modern man? I've never heard of that before.
Well, see, it depends on who you want to talk about, because we get a lot. It's a lot of misconceptions about men, right? Like the average guy doesn't necessarily desire to cheat. The average guy would like a wholesome family. The average guy don't make a whole bunch of bread. The average guy is the average guy. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to talk about the average guy, it's a reasonably decent person. But the
gentleman out here that's giving away too much energy, too much feminine energy.
Yeah.
And they don't mean to. They was just raised properly.
Mm-hmm.
They was raised to take care of a household. They was raised to do the things that, you know, like you if you did have that single mother and father, they raised you to be independent. So when they raise you to be independent, everything that comes along with that. Ironing clothes, washing clothes, drying clothes, washing dishes, cleaning up the house, making sure everything nice and neat. They was raised in a clean environment. They love to keep a clean environment. And most of them just don't keep they got a mitten, not a glove. They got a mitten on their smack hand, on their pimp hand. And they just don't force nothing. They don't enforce anything to make these women do what they supposed to do to be a woman.
How can
So,
they?
and then what happens is that she takes control of everything, and then the roles switch. And then when the roles switch, she's thrown off mentally, and she's starting to be unhappy. And the reason why she unhappy is because she ain't living in her femininity. And it's not that he's not allowing her to. He just ain't got that. He ain't got that force in him. You know what I'm saying? Most cats ain't walking around with, you know what I'm saying, with this militant attitude.
You know what it is, Unc? You know what it is, Unc? It's because what you're saying is right. I think most of the single, not all, I think a majority of single mothers have good intentions for their boys. You know what I'm saying? I think the issue is the missing example.
Yeah.
You didn't get to see a woman get checked. You didn't get to see conflict resolution. You didn't get to see just the missing visible example. You didn't get to see this dude get up dog tired and put them boots on and carry his ass to work day after day after day. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't have that visual. You know what I'm saying? So they got to seek it out. They got to get the information. And that's why, like, you know, I've been going on a spree of like talking about relationships less and doing a low key series on just man shit. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that men just go through, just all of it, the emotional stuff with the women, you know, gaining your respect at your, whatever it is, man shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because more men need to talk to men about man stuff and not just through the lens of how to deal with females, but just how to deal with yourself.
Majority of it, I think classic is actually, I got to take some from Souls. And it's actually been making a whole lot of sense to what I believe in. It's like, you know, we all need each other. You know what I mean? We all need each other. So when he say what he says, as cold as it might seem, it's real. When you say, I'm not concerned about your emotions. Because he say that, but I say, I'm not your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Bitch ain't your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit that you be expressing and going through this, that, and the third, that's cool. But they ain't got nothing to do with me. You need to find you a confidant with titties and ass. Because I'm not here for that. I'm not here to hear that. I got my own shit I'm dealing with. You telling me about you're happy, you're sad, or whatever the case. I'm here to be a listening ear. But if this is where it ends, if we're not coming to a solution-based situation, if we're not here to solve this problem, man, I ain't on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when he says, I'm not concerned about your feelings, it'd be like, damn, he's so cold. No, he's so right.
Not cold.
He's so right. Because the more I listen to how you feeling and what's going on and this, that, and the third, guess what? I'm losing a little bit of me every time. You taking just a little Lego, just like Aiden. I'm taking a little Lego off of the damn Paul every time. Off the wall. I'm taking a little Lego off the wall every time. So I just gotta stop. Be like, that ain't my business. You my business, but that ain't my business.
Straight like that. Yeah.
Like that.
I agree. All right, y'all. Well, look, we done broke the ice, y'all. Let's get into let's move into the next one. That was a way to finish it up for us, Plug. We're gonna move into the Chronicles of Creating a Monster. There's a sister on TikTok, you know, just the average woman, you know, sitting in her car, volunteering information. So we just here to react. You know what I'm saying? We didn't ask her to do this, but since she did, you know what I'm saying? And she's easy to look at. So we're gonna look at her and we're gonna listen to her too. Let's listen to the Chronicles of Making a Monster. This is a part 2 of a full story. So
yeah, we did part 1.
I fumbled the man. I probably should have.
What'd you say, Tez?
Yeah, we did part 1 on the Tez down a couple of weeks ago. So Rain, you remember this girl?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it. Oh yeah. Let me see.
Married, and I fumbled the man I probably should have married, and I'm making this post so that y'all don't do the same thing that I did. This is an accountability post. I met him on Hinge, and this was back when the algorithm was working a lot better, and it was like 2022, I believe. I didn't like his profile. I just knew he was gonna like me, and the next day he did. Normally I name names, but just in case he has a new girl and they're at peace, I don't want to disrupt his situation, so I'm not gonna name his name. But anyway, we met up quickly, we went on a date, and we ended up being like glued to each other pretty fast. We were like in a relationship within like a month, I believe. He locked it down. He was not trying to see me single. This man was fine. He was like 6'3", buff, long hair. He looked like Roman Reigns. Society would easily give him a 9, easily. And if you know me, you know who I'm talking about. But frankly, his looks were pretty irrelevant, honestly. He actually was very kind, very sweet, very empathetic, very emotional, very in tune with his emotions, but also quite emotional. And, you know, he just had a lot of very positive traits. The number one being, he did not play about me at all. We went to brunch with his brother and sister-in-law, and they were kind of cold, like not really like, I don't know, warming up to me. And he called that out immediately. He was like, absolutely not. When his brother was not trying to get to know me after like we had met, he was like, can you put more effort in with Britt? Like, that's my girl. Like, put some respect on Britt's name. Like, he did not play about me at all. I had never in my life dated a man like that. I had never dated a man who was on my side. Like, who, like, I don't know, defended me. I've never had that before. He also impressed my parents. My mom liked him a lot. She said I broke his heart. And honestly, I agree. But yes, my parents liked him a lot. So we dated for like 6 months, and I kept feeling like something was just missing throughout the relationship. Like something just felt like it was missing. And I would communicate that to him like, oh, I like you a lot. I love you, but like something's just missing. And I didn't know what it was. And this poor guy was just doing his best to try to figure out what was missing, like trying to make adjustments, but like he just couldn't figure it out, and neither could I, because I didn't have the self-awareness that I have now. What was missing was chaos. No matter how many adjustments he was willing to make, he couldn't adjust himself to become a chaotic, toxic man when he just wasn't that. And that's all I had ever been used to. You see, I had not taken the time to like truly heal myself after my relationship prior to him, which was with an abusive guy, very abusive, emotionally avoidant guy.
Okay, now we're going to start the process of explaining it away, okay? This is the moment where accountability, there's a huge opportunity here. We're going to erase it. Let's go.
Emotionally unavailable, everything. Okay, I had not healed from that. Not enough to be with a person who was safe. And so one day when he pissed me off, I broke up with him like on a whim. Because the majority of my prior relationships were with like antagonistic men, I was not ready to receive someone who was safe and loving and kind and caring. Maybe I didn't think I deserved it. Maybe I couldn't recognize what it was. My nervous system didn't know what to do with safe. My parents were kind of emotionally unavailable. Growing up in that dynamic,
my nervous system didn't know what to do with safe.
You kind of look for that in partners as well. So I ended up with emotionally unavailable men back to back to back. That brings me to my next point. For a while, what I felt like the relationship was lacking was him being a true leader. He would defer to me to make a lot of decisions because he felt like I was more intelligent than him. He would want me to like plan stuff. He would want me to just like make a lot of choices that I felt like the man should make. And I just didn't want to do that. I wanted like a leader in the way that I saw leader, how I viewed it. But like, knowing that he has weaknesses and that I have strengths, and then deferring to me where he's weak and letting him take the reins where he's strong is leadership. Like, okay, he could lead when it comes to protecting and providing and whatever, but he may have needed help with planning and stuff that he's not so good at. But I just couldn't see that at the time because I was dumb. I thought I needed 10 out of 10 boxes checked. But relationships are not found, they are built. Soulmates are built. Boxes can be built. If the person is at 7 or 8 and the last 2 need some work, you can meet them halfway. They can meet you halfway. Adjustments can be made. You don't have to break up. So though he had 8 of my 10 boxes, I was still too traumatized to accept him. I couldn't regulate my own nervous system fully yet. I had gotten to that point at 25 and met a very abusive man at 26, and I lost all my progress. So I still needed chaos, and I ruined it. The next guy I dated after that ended up being
and I ruined him.
Other avoidant who was emotionally unavailable and ended up breaking my heart worse than anybody else I'd ever experienced in my entire life. So I got my karma pretty fast, I guess. Let this be a lesson. If you've met someone who's good, they protect you well, they show up, they love you, but you feel like something's missing or something feels off or whatever the case may be, or it feels boring, make sure that something is not just the trauma that you're used to. Make sure that, you know, you have healed enough to even receive what they're offering you. You don't need a perfect man. You just need a man that checks enough boxes.
You don't need a perfect man, she said. I think the wisdom, the pain infused wisdom in this one.
That you can work with the rest. Anyway, that angel wasn't even on social media like that, so he'll probably never see this, but still, you do see this. I hope you're doing great.
No, don't try to get him back. Don't try to get him back. Let's go. Let's get right into it. Who wants to go first?
Leave him alone. You stupid mother.
Who wants to go first?
I think I should.
God bless the child.
Look, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
This whole is despicable.
All week, I've been talking about them craving chaos.
This bitch is despicable.
They don't craving chaos. See, here's the thing. We said this on the classic codes. We said this on the choices part 1. We said this on we said this on No Middleman, and we talked about this a little bit more yesterday as well. I'm going to tell you, it does not matter what he looks like. It does not matter how much money he makes. It does not matter what car he drives. It does not matter how tall he is. It does not matter how short he is. It does not matter how long that thing is, how thick that thing is, how he can work that boat in the ocean. None of that shit matters.
Hey, yo.
Let me explain this to you. If you do not check the chaos button, you ain't gonna be around that long. It's just how it works. They need chaos. They need somebody to whoop on them, allegedly. They need the Ike Turner management system. They want to, that they want something to talk about with their girlfriends. Don't nobody want to talk about what's perfect. Nobody wants to talk about what's fantastic. And then here's the one that gets me the most. I needed a real leader. He told you what to do. You didn't want to do it. He told you to pick the place. That's being a leader.
Told you the plan. That's being a leader.
Go file that paper.
Bro, what percentage does this woman make up of the
you don't want the answer to that. You don't want the answer to that.
Because if it's higher than 30, y'all for
95%.
Is it higher than 30?
95%.
Oh shit. Hey, y'all
that's too high for me.
Look.
I disagree with him. That's too high for me. Souls, 95%. you got I want to say something all over your face. Talk to me, Souls.
What percent?
I couldn't keep up with the video.
For real?
Yeah, I couldn't keep up with it.
Where she lose you?
At the beginning. I couldn't keep up with it. I didn't, because from what I was hearing, it kind of debunked your first opening question. It is a modern woman who is trying to make it work. Because just because she showed her negative side, she showed her growth in the same video. She took accountability. Y'all say women don't take accountability. She took accountability for everything that she said was wrong.
After.
It don't matter. She took accountability. It don't matter when you take accountability.
It does matter.
Wait, whoa. Yeah, let's talk.
It matters. It matters.
She took, if you take an accountability.
You want it to matter because you want her to be with you, Tez. She took it afterwards when she was no longer with you. She still took accountability. Anybody you can take accountability whenever. You can see the error. Well, they say you can see the error of your ways whenever you see the error of your ways.
So I spend 2 days a week talking about serial killers and murderers. Please do not tell me it doesn't matter when you take accountability.
It don't. It don't.
Oh, come on. Okay. It's okay. Oh, wait. No. How you taking accountability in half? Okay, she spoke for 4.5 minutes. 2 of the minutes she was listing everything wrong with the guy. But
the second half, she told you why she had those thought processes about the guy. She took accountability that it was trauma. She took accountability. She got like she's told you why. I hear what you're saying at the beginning, what she said at the beginning, but she also took accountability. She knew it was her. She said it. She was like, after she seen the error of her ways. She seen it.
Oh, he's taking the protagonist part
again.
I still need to know what percentage of women does she make up.
Ted said 95.
Why you think the monsters get created? How you think the monsters get created? Because we not this the angle that we not discussing. She said it in the video. I ruined him. What do you think? She said he was 6'3", long hair, bearded,
250.
What gorgeous. Do you think? Did she say gorgeous?
Do you know what Roman Reigns looks like?
She called him gorgeous. I don't admire men, Tez. I don't know who Roman. What's his name? I don't know.
He looks like Jason Momoa, but like more Samoan.
None of these niggas look better than me to me. Okay, so April, yeah, I think we should all feel the same. April, what do you think that gentleman is up to?
Still need the percentage.
No, he's slimy out there. I guarantee.
If he heals from this, then he'll be the same man that he was whenever they first
ain't no healing
started talking. But if he doesn't heal from this, he'll be the villain. He'll pick and choose his women more wisely.
If he was in tune, he'd know better. He'll say this bitch was crazy. Crazy.
No. Maybe she wasn't showing him those.
Look, do you see
her
what she said about him?
Rain, what percentage does women make up? Well, what the percentage of
Ted said 95%. Maybe she wasn't showing him her dissatisfaction because she said on a whim, I broke up with him.
He was nice.
So they got to choose from 5%.
That's where he went wrong. He was nice.
He was nice.
He was nice.
Yep. Did y'all hear? Look at the context.
Her parents loved him.
Look at the breakdown.
The dog liked him.
There was
Her
no
friends-
chaos in her
Yeah.
life, and she was
Not
used to
even
chaos.
just that. Look
You know
how he
what?
look
But
his
she
behavior
did take
about her.
accountability. I mean, after the fact, she took accountability. She did take a. She said, "I did this. This is what
He checked
happened. It
his
was me."
brother. He checked his brother for her. That man's a monster now. It is 2 + 2 =
Tez,
4.
are you talking about the first video you reviewed?
No, look in the video. She said that he checked his brothers because they weren't trying to get with Britt. As far as like, including her in the family when he brought her around, he checked his brothers.
Yeah, but
for her.
why does that matter when she comes to the conclusion that it was her? Why are you
Okay,
so
we
so focused on what she did at the beginning, and now you're not accepting her accountability?
First of all, we're talking about one woman and
You're
one
not
man.
answering the question, Tez.
I'm answering the question. You're not giving me time.
No, you giving a monologue. Answer the question.
No. Y'all gave monologues. Y'all cut me off 18 times. I'm gonna finish this sentence.
All right, Slimmy.
Accountability and recompense is made with one person in one place. You don't get to take accountability but not make recompense. Those two don't go together.
What does recompense mean?
Recompense is you coming to the source. You coming to the source and reconciling. Recompense is, for example, you owe me $10. You can't pay Classic $10 and say Tez is good now because I took care of that $10 I owe somebody. That's not how it works.
That's a bad example, Tez.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is, Ted. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
a bad
giving y'all
example.
actual
bro.
definitions of actual shit, and y'all telling me it doesn't go together. Come on now.
I still ain't got the percentage.
Accountability. You don't get to take accountability and not take accountability in the place that you messed
95%.
up at. How can anybody on earth be like, oh yeah, this is fine now, but I'm not going to apologize to the person that I did it to. But yeah, it's cool. I messed up. What difference does it make if you recognize that? If you don't
Just take accountability and include an apology.
What is she read? Thank you. You need to read the book. Think Like a Monk.
You know who I do think like? I think like Tez, and that's why Tez wins. I am not accepting that crap.
Tez, so you think for a person to take accountability, they gotta like almost repent to you?
Yes, get on your knees.
Repentance
and pray that
is
I forgive
crazy.
you.
It's crazy.
I am using that the first chance I get.
That's what he said.
That's what he's saying, though. That's what Ted is saying.
Hold on.
And that big word he used earlier is just a bigger word for repentance.
So you're telling me that if you wrong me, as long as you say I'm sorry to somebody, it's cool.
No.
That's exactly what she's doing.
No.
That's exactly what she's doing.
You're switching words. I said she took accountability. I never said she apologized. That didn't come out of my mouth. I said she took accountability.
Yeah.
I didn't say she apologized. I said she took accountability. And that's all a person has to be able to move on.
I think she admitted to being wrong. Accountability is accountability has steps. You can admit to being wrong without being held accountable. That's why it's called being held accountable. When you're held accountable in court, you go to jail. You answer to a judge. You pay a fine. You make recompense. That's what accountability is. Saying that, oh yeah, I was wrong. Oh, who cares that you said
her accountability is she divorced him and she's no longer with him, or they divorced each other. She's no longer with him. That's her accountability. She said, "I did this."
She wasn't divorced. They dated for 6 months.
What's up, souls?
I thought she said they was married.
Accountability is taking responsibility for what you are doing. The other one is the definition Tez will want is accountability means taking ownership of your actions, decisions, and the outcomes that came from them, good or bad.
So it doesn't include an apology.
Did she do that? Or did she say if he wasn't so nice? She still blamed him. Did y'all not catch that? She still blamed him for it.
I think two things could be true. Jen has a different perspective. She said maybe he was just doing his dirt in silence. He may not play about you, but he is most likely not playing about others as well. Now he got to be a dirtbag. I'll tell you what, Jen. If he wasn't, he is now. If he wasn't, he is now after dealing with that demon, with that Delilah. Miles said maybe he moved on before she did, and the new one is better. I hope so. I pray for that man.
He was only together 6 months.
Miles said being accountable to the mirror don't count.
Thank you.
I don't know. I think two things could be true. I
don't think it's 95. It can't be 95.
It's not 95, Unc. Let's talk about this percentage for Unc, man. Unc want a percentage. He said, what percentage of the population does this young lady represent?
Is it more than
30? Yeah, it's more than 30. Yeah. 30, that's light. You can yawn at 30. 50? You talking about 30, you talking about the percentage of women that tear up a perfectly good, naive soul, brother, a nigga who's still capable of loving blindly. You talking about the percentage of women that destroy at least one of them before they become a real woman?
I'll give it 40%.
Yeah, I'm going 40%. Close to the 50. I'm getting close to that 50% line. I'm getting real close to that majority number.
After watching Love Is Blind all the time, I'll give it about 40%.
Nah, I seen too many screenshots of these females group chats. They dudes, the men that dog women out and feel bad about it ought to be ashamed of themselves. Because the way they talk about us when they tear one of us apart, crazy.
They feel nothing. A solution here. I have a solution. 4.5. I had to ask AI to see if I was being too harsh. AI said accountability in relationship means taking ownership of your actions, words, and their impact without blaming your partner or making excuses to foster trust, growth, and mutual respect. It involves honestly admitting when you're wrong, working to make amends, and actively changing behaviors that hurt your partner, creating a safe space where both individuals feel seen, valued, and empowered to become their best selves. She did not take accountability. She admitted that she was wrong.
Can you read it again? That is speaking from ownership. That is speaking from two people. That is speaking from two people who are staying in a relationship. Read it.
Taking ownership of your actions, words, and their impact without blaming your partner or making excuses.
Your partner.
Without blaming
your partner
or making. She made excuses. She blamed. She did not do anything to make amends. That's not accountability.
That she's not in a relationship no more.
Because she didn't take accountability.
Your definition is speaking from the lens of somebody in a relationship. The definition literally said you're a partner.
What was the question?
She took
accountability. This tells me
she's no longer with him. She took accountability for herself.
She took personal accountability.
Yeah, that's all she has to do. She's no longer with him.
You can take all the personal accountability you want, put it on a toilet paper roll, wipe your backside with it, and flush it down the toilet because it doesn't do anything for anybody else.
Say it, Tez. You sound very feminine.
I don't care. I'm speaking facts.
That's female behavior.
I'm speaking facts.
That's like you can't move. That's like you can't move past.
It doesn't matter. Now we're not talking about me. We're talking about what the facts are. We're talking about what the facts are. You're not going to sway this. You're not going to sway this because this is what the facts are.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance.
You read the definition from a partner standpoint.
If you're talking about relationships, and if she took accountability,
she's no longer in the relationship.
What does personal accountability do?
She's no longer in the relationship. It allows her to move on.
Who gives a fuck about her?
It allows her to heal and move on.
Hold on. I'll answer the question. Think about this for a second. Like I said,
obviously we all care. We use her as an example.
Yes, we did for this reason. My whole point is, if you go out into the whole world and do dirt to the whole entire world every single day, when you get home, if you look in the mirror and you say, you know what, I was such a dirtbag today, and you go to sleep and you sleep like a baby, you're a piece of shit.
No, that's not.
You have to make amends with the world that you destroyed.
No, you don't. You repent of your sins.
Well, you know what? It's a good thing that I believe in a different hell and a different heaven than you. Because I would never want to be in a heaven or a hell with anybody that thought they didn't have to make amends for the dumb shit they did to others.
Ted, you won't even talk to people.
Because fuck them. That's why.
How can somebody amend?
This is why I don't talk to people.
How can somebody make amends to a person who won't?
This is why. This why I took personal accountability. Fuck your personal accountability. Go make amends with somebody. Go pay them back.
How are they gonna pay you back? You won't talk to them.
Nah. Talking about personal accountability like people don't have to go to jail. Sorry, Judge. I was hungry that day. I should never have robbed that bank.
I knew somebody was hungry.
I should never have robbed that bank. But you know what? I feel so bad about it. I feel so bad about the bank getting robbed. But you know what? I'm a changed person.
Hey, this shit is hilarious.
I'm a changed person. Nobody, you know what, y'all don't make the same mistake I did. Don't rob banks. Did you ever pay the money back? No.
Okay.
Did you bring that dude back to life? Did you pray over and raise him like Lazarus from the grave? No. So you just out here hurting people, and I'm taking personal accountability. What about them? What about them?
Miles Bachelor said people are less introspective in 2025.
What about the people you hurt?
He said it's 94%, 94.5%.
94%.
Damn, that's high.
Yeah, it is. Let's move on to the next one.
That is not a lot of wiggle room.
No, it's not. It's not. It's bad, Unc. It's bad. But listen, that's the Chronicles of Making a Monster. I didn't know it was gonna go that way, but yeah, man, we gonna move to the next.
To the person you hurt.
It's a stalemate, Taz. Y'all ain't gonna agree. Y'all don't see it the same, bro. Shit.
Except my 3 kids. I'm not a hoe no more. Fuck out of here.
Oh, here goes something we can all agree on. We're gonna go to the next one. Men become great to give it all away. Let's check out this brother's perspective real quick. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.
Anytime a man becomes the greatest version of himself anyway, the woman benefits the most and the kids benefit the most. Most men sacrifice themselves pursuing their greatest version of self for their family. So when you really look at it, a woman would support it because she benefits from it. 9 out of 10 times she's at better restaurants, better housing, better school districts, better. Everything advances as the man advances because natural and masculine energy we like to give. Anytime a man becomes the greatest version of himself anyway, the woman benefits the most and the kids benefit the most. Most men sacrifice themselves pursuing their greatest version of self for their family. So when you really look at it, a woman would support it because she benefits from it. 9 out of 10 times she's at better restaurants, better housing, better school districts, better. Everything advances as the man advances because natural and masculine energy we like to give.
So, do y'all believe men become great just to give it all away? Let's start off with, let's go Uncle Plug. Uncle Plug, what you think?
Ain't that what we supposed to do?
I don't know. Who decides what we're supposed to do?
I thought that's what we supposed to do.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I'm gonna be the greatest version of myself so everyone else can benefit as well. I'm being as honest as I can possibly be. You know, I'm gonna always upgrade myself to benefit the ones who are with me. That's what we do it for. I think that, like, bottom line, that's what you do it for. Whether someone is ungrateful for it or whatever the case may be, that ain't what it is for. It wasn't for you to be ungrateful, for you to really appreciate it. But that's what I did it for. And it came from the heart, off the muscle.
Okay. Souls, what you think about that? Men become great to give it all away.
I agree exactly what Plug said. I didn't even understand why he made that video.
Thought it was just common knowledge.
Yeah, I feel like that's what men do. That's what men do. Everybody, when you thrive as a man, everybody around you thrives. That's not new to history. Like, you're not giving anything away.
Okay. Tez, what you think?
I mean, they're right. If you are any type of man, like, that's doing anything the right way and becoming your best self, everybody around you is benefiting. Kids, the wife, the grandma, sister, even.
Tez agreeing with us?
As long as y'all not taking the side of no chick, I'm good.
I'm changing my stance, Classic. I'm changing my stance.
You do it, Tez.
Too late, dog. We already got you recorded. It's already recorded.
We ain't got it. the men are the pillar of society.
So let me frame the question different for Softy, because you got the woman's perspective here. Do you think that the average woman today, and of course this is just your guesstimation, right? We're not gonna take your word as law, but do you think the average woman today understands that to be true?
No.
You want to elaborate?
I think that you know what? No, I need to retract that. I'm gonna retract that because the average woman today is wondering, what can you do for me and what do you bring to the table? So yes, whatever that man has, anybody around them is going to benefit from it. His greatest self, the people around him become greater as well. Boom.
Okay. So, okay. Now I saw you glitch and go back with the propaganda. I want to bring you back. So on here we want to talk about the average people, right? Because obviously, there's always going to be a population of human beings, male or female, that prey on the wealthy or prey on the rich. If they know you can't even tell the wrong person that your parlay hit, because 3 days later they'll need to hold something.
Yeah.
You can't don't celebrate in public. I learned that. People be posting them parlays on the story. I say, I know somebody for that. Let them see something.
Right
you
away.
Post the bet slip. Yeah, just hit for 5K. Oh yeah. Somebody right, something about it's gonna be right next to you too. They could tap you on the arm. Let me get 200 till Tuesday.
I got a question for. Have you seen it? Have you seen a man better himself to benefit the ones that's around him, other than your father? Other than your father.
Every day.
Yeah. Yeah. So with the average man, right? The average male experience, because that's what I've been trying to focus more on that lately, because we get so caught up in celebrity and whatnot. But the average, just a regular everyday brother with a job, right? Do you think the women that he would pursue or come across in his proximity view him the same way as they do in regards to putting themselves close to a baller? Like I guess what I'm asking is, what the average man has to give away, is it sufficient to y'all? You see what I'm saying? He might be a garbage man, and what he has to give away is not millions of dollars, but he has a lot. Whatever he has it to give.
Now that's a portion of the body slammed in the game, classic. A one that has already taken on that responsibility herself, taking care of the house, paying the bills, handling everything outside of the home, making everything function by herself. That's a portion of being body slammed in the game. So she understands how hard it is to take care of that, and especially if she was paying a rent that was like maybe $950, and now she's moving on up because you done came into her life and upgraded her, and now your rent is in the thousands now. And she understands that now that light bill is even higher. Now she understands that water bill is even higher. Now the amenities around her has increased. So she knows that everything has cost. When she was like, she knew how long it took for her to pay that bed off from Ashley.
So that breeds, saying that breeds gratitude. That breeds the gratitude.
Body slammed in the game also it breeds gratitude, because you understand how hard it was and what you was trying to do to make these ends meet, and how easy it is right now.
I feel as though too, the average man, the woman that part, I'm not gonna say partners up, that comes into a relationship with an average man, if that woman has been body slammed in the game and has been taking care of things on her own for so long, is gonna appreciate and contribute to his success in the household. It's gonna be, they're gonna do that together. They're gonna maintain the household together.
And I ain't talking about necessarily with children. It ain't always got to be with children. It could be that woman who had that studio apartment with that floor mattress on the ground and still struggling to keep the lights, water, and rent paid, and then understand that now, I got a bed. There's a couch.
Here's the
dishes. It ain't just paper plates and plastic forks in here now. It's actually dishes and pots. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just eating out of that same cup of noodle cup. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an upgrade. and they understand that, man, you know, I was trying to do all this by myself and this, that, and the third, and it was hard. I appreciate you coming in, and man, you know, not only do I like you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, being with you, you really have upgraded my situation.
Yeah.
And that's gratitude. And that's gratitude.
Yeah. So how do we get it to become common that women are grateful like that prior to being body slammed on their neck?
Now, that's a portion. I see when we talk about body slamming in the game, everybody think that a man took her up through there.
No, I ain't even talking about that. I'm saying in general, because what you describing to me is a level of, it's trauma induced. Like, women don't end up outside by themselves handling all the responsibilities of her and of him without having been through something.
They could have. Hey, she could have just left her mama. Like I said, I said this before when I was explaining it, that I wouldn't want no woman who just left out of her parents' house, and she ain't never understood. You know what I'm saying? What rent is, what insurance is, what the cell phone bill, everything that in to be a grown up, to be an adult.
She had no financial responsibilities on her own. Probably
you have no financial responsibility, so you have no idea of what it takes to make to even have a home and to know what functions in the home.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I'm finding a lot of stuff wrong with it, Tez. I'm coming up with a whole bunch of problems that need solving. Why are because what I'm hearing is we're ungrateful by default, and then life experiences allow you to be grateful. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. And it's not y'all fault. Y'all just acknowledging the reality of it. But I'm just telling y'all what I'm hearing.
It's the lack of knowledge. That's all it is, lack of knowledge.
I can't get with that. And then it's like too, what's wrong with a woman who just moved out of her parents' house? Why is it normal when people just going out on their own to have no financial literacy? That's another problem that needs solving, that I'm hearing from our dialogue. Not saying y'all created the problem, but I'm saying that's what I'm hearing from our dialogue, because ungrateful by default is crazy. So for me to find a woman that's gratuitous for whatever it is that I bring to the table, 100% of whatever it is I got, that's what I'm coming with. And for some reason, like you would think that any addition matters, right? Like it's
exactly it.
It's
That's
almost
exactly
like
it. Any addition, whether he's making 100K, 30K, it's still an addition.
Yeah,
people don't look at it from that aspect. I think a lot of y'all so-called modern women, they don't look at a totality of everything. Mm-hmm. They don't look at a totality of everything. Like, oh, I'm making 30, he making 30, y'all got 60.
Yeah,
more than what both of you had.
No, what she see is that we don't have 100.
So I think
okay. How about let's take this role, and you saying she see we don't have 100. Okay, cool. So what are we going to do? Or say that you as the leader, how are we going to position ourselves to make that 100? Because that should be your next step. Because that should be your next step.
You have two options.
What's the why behind that? April, what's the why behind that? Why has it become expectation over appreciation? Is there a why for that? Why that's the norm? Is it music? Is it media? Is it movies? What is it? Is it school? Is it parenting?
No.
How did we get here?
It's society, man. Everything that went up, bro. You gotta make a certain living wage in order to make it, bro.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, I'm digressing back to the meat of the convo in regards to like men, because we talking about men become great to give it all away, but every man's greatness looks different. For some men, being great means working a union job for 50 years and retiring with a pension. That's greatness for him. That's his ceiling of potential that he's trying to reach. So for that man, right, in today's time, why is what he has to give away, which is all of what he has, right, to give away, why is what he has to give away insufficient? How do we get here to where the expectation supersedes appreciation? Because like you said, I'm with you. Whatever he bringing is additional, so it should be appreciated. It's almost like the difference between people who walk past pennies on the sidewalk and people who pick up pennies.
People who pick them up.
I pick up pennies, bro.
Yep. All change.
You see what I'm saying? Like whatever. So how did we get here? So you got a theory on that? You work with a lot of folks. Do you have a theory on how the why behind how we got here to where women started becoming expectation first, appreciation last, or second, or third, or wherever it's at?
I don't think it's that high though.
Me neither.
You don't think what's that high?
I don't think this topic that we're discussing is really that. I think we're kind of exacerbating it because we're on social medias and platforms. I don't think that many average women expect that expect their average man the same way that we feel they do. I don't think, because we have it for ourselves, class. Like we've seen it, we witnessed, we lived in the house for it. I don't think it's reality. Like I don't think it's as bad as we might say it is. I think when you get an average man that's trying to pursue something above his average is probably where the problem gets in. That's why I've been saying, I think you disagree with me, class. I kept saying that everybody has a certain, you got to know what tier you in.
I agree with that.
Like everybody don't have the same ability to reach everyone. So if that average man that's a trash man is going for that lady that he already sees, getting her nails done every week, getting her lashes done every week, he already know he can't afford it. So anything that comes with that when he finally gets her, for however he bamboozled his way in there, that's on him.
The only reason I'm gonna push back is just my understanding of the statistics. Too many women single for that to be true.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't even want to disagree with you, because if I had to just quantify my micro experience, my personal experience, I would agree with you, right? But it's just way too many females alone for that to be true.
I think a lot more people live in their lie though, bro. I think a lot of people tell themselves a story, bro, and they actually believe that story when it might not even be true, bro. I think a lot of people tell lies, man, and they live in them lies. You can't. It's too many men that want something for a woman to be single. That means you have a delusion somewhere for it to be so single.
A lot of these women are situational based single.
Yeah. Like, oh no, girl, like most of them, like when we was looking at the video the other night on No Middleman, and she was like they get with this man and do this right, man. That's a flex. That's a flex. You know, it'd be so many dudes that be like here and dealing with a woman that's like here. And when he deal with her on any capacity, it could be just a late night smash bang or whatever the case may be. Now she done just eased her way up into this realm, and everything that was hollering at her before, this gentleman here, she done got here. No. Now I said no. Most people living they lie, bro. People be lying, not just to others, but to themselves a lot, bro. Okay. And their situation is the way it is solely based on themselves. It has nothing to do with any outside force whatsoever.
I agree with you in regards to the delusion. I don't disagree with you. So that would mean that what Souls is saying would have to be disproven then, because if women were so rooted in gratitude, right, they would be off the high horse pretty quick. Even if Trey Songz did throw him a little something, even if, you know what I'm saying, Drake did come through town and run through something, or Bow Wow or whoever else slid through Chicago, even if they did, right, they would come down off the high horse pretty quickly because they rooted in something. Like, grateful people are largely not really arrogant people. They're not narcissistic people, right? They're appreciative. You know, like I stopped the show the other day just to tell y'all, thank y'all for reacting to my video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciated it for real. That was serious. Like, I wasn't doing that because we on live or none of that. Like, you don't have to do that. It's a trillion things to react to. You feel me? So, like, and I wouldn't have felt no way if y'all was talking about something else. So just grateful people. I can't say that I agree that these women are grateful first by and large, because it's just too many of them alone.
That's coming from an exceptional being.
But I think a lot of them are alone by choice, though.
Yes.
And I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna give my reason why. No,
I ain't gotta say that. I bet he hit it on the head.
This ain't what I'll probably miss where you try to go, Plug. But this is why I feel most women are single by choice, because most of them are side. Most of them are side pieces. So they're technically not single, They situationally based single, but they're not single. A lot of your women, if you really sat down and cracked the code, they dealing with a man who has another woman.
Because they all like the same 14 dudes. And I keep saying it. I keep saying it. They all like the same 14 dudes. I told this chick.
I got to do the judging on that. You showed them miss me with that.
Hey, hey. It is
you
what
you gotta think about y'all see it on social media. You could see a woman living such a crazy life. Like, how is she affording these things? Like, y'all ain't never just seen people who just living a life and you like, okay, I know some people can make a decent living, but some of these women live a life where there's a man in the back supplying some of their needs.
Some women are serial side chicks because they know that they can get what they want from 5 different dudes.
That's what I'm saying. So, like I really feel that way. I really feel like a lot of the rate is so high because these side chicks get everything they need. Like, they get everything, dog.
What up, Roxy? Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. Like I said earlier in this stream, they cool with it as long as you don't call it poly. Just don't call it nothing. Don't call it nothing. And they rocking. Yeah, just don't say it. Just don't. Women like how stuff sound out loud.
It's their choice.
Side chick somehow sounds better than poly, so they take side chick.
They don't even like side chick.
I take mistress.
They don't even acknowledge the fact that he's married. They don't acknowledge the fact that he has 2 other girlfriends. All they know is he's the flavor that they like to drink.
Yeah.
I don't think it's even about the flavor. I don't think it's what they like, dog. He providing what they need.
That's the same thing.
That's 2 different things, Ted. They don't like him. He provides what they need. Dog, we got young girls who will date an 80-year-old man, a sugar daddy, just to get what she needs. She don't like him. She gets what she needs from him.
I don't know. I think that's a little different.
Okay, you're right.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing.
I think some women are against poly because of all the misconceptions that's out there. But I'm gonna tell you this: I have been watching Seeking Sister Wives, and I don't want no part of it because all the drama they got going on with all of that. I don't.
They're not trying. They just trying to be on TV. I was on. Listen, no, I ain't gonna spill the bit. Look, I was almost in Hollywood last year for never mind. That shit ain't. It's TV. It's TV. It's TV.
It's TV.
It's TV.
So Seeking Sister Wives is purely
most of those you to see the real thing, you would need something. To see the real thing, you would need something as authentic as Arlette's Pop the Balloon show.
Yeah.
You would need to see the Arlette's Pop the Balloons, Arlette and BM's Pop the Balloon, or BM and Arlette. Let me be respectful to the king, her husband. BM and Arlette's Pop the Balloon show. Their show is truly sociology.
Yeah.
You can literally, if you wanted to study hours of that show and write a dissertation, you could. Absolutely. It's that authentic, but because you do have the people on there just to promote their brands, and you're gonna get some of that. You're gonna get some of that. But a lot of it is real. The stuff that's really mass produced, like what you talking about, Seeking Sister Wives, they had 3-4 levels of screening. They had, trust me, you know what I'm saying? I know, I've been through the process. They it's all type of shit. Background check. They got 3-4 couples sitting off to the side just in case this one fall through. All type. Trust me, it's production. It's production.
Okay. You know,
I'm like, no.
Both Classic and I have been alternates for certain shows. We both have. What happens when your alternate is they're going to shoot the pilot episode. You might not see the next episode for 3 months. They let you know, hey, if this person drop out, you going in. Or their commitment was just a little bit better. We like this interview from them. They got 50 alternates.
Yeah. One of my roles, I was an alternate. One of my roles that I booked, I was an alternate. They called me. They picked 2 of us. I was number 2. The first person had a conflict in schedule. They called me.
Yeah. You remember Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
Did y'all watch Jersey Shore when it came on?
Yeah.
You remember how there was a girl named Angelina on the first season, and then she quit like nine episodes in, and then they replaced her with a girl named Dina. Dina was the alternate. Angelina was the one they picked. Dina was the alternate. They called Dina because they were like, "Hey, Angelina, quit. We need another girl in the house. The balance is off."
Yeah.
She was cool with them because they were all from the same area, but she was alternate. Just like what was dude named the unit, Mike's friend, he was alternate too. It's just
Yeah, they be
he never
pulling
made it
people
on
in.
because none of the
Yeah.
guys left. If one of the guys would have left, he would have moved in the house. That's how it works. That's fake. If you want to see some real poly stuff, go look at Poly Infinity. People actually know them. You know what I'm saying?
I think women just need to the women that are gonna be involved in that type of stuff, and I'm gonna digress back to the point of men giving everything away, but the women who want to indulge in that, they need to just wrap their mind around it for real, because the polygyny of the relationship benefits the women the most. And that's what I always keep trying to drive home. Like that, all that time that you spend throughout your day, Soft Rain, feeling like an extra set of hands would be awesome. That's your extra set of hands. It's her. It's not him. It's not him. Good men don't spend much time at home. Good men don't spend enough time at home to be helping your ass with the dishes or vacuum the floor. They really don't. The little bit of hey souls, how many hours you log at home? Not work. How many hours you log at home? good men ain't nothing. We're not women talking about, oh, I need a man who willing to, if we going 50-50 on bills and go 50-50. Hey, listen, a good man ain't at the crib to even help you with that. He really ain't. Like my pops to this day, 6-7 days a week. He a cold grinder. He'll get off, go to another job, wire somebody whole crib up, come home with some cash in his pocket and the white man's tax check. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna get to it, and tomorrow again and again and again. Like good men ain't at the crib.
They're not home.
Yeah, he not home to pat me on the back and burp me. But if I had two mamas, I'd have been straight. You know what I'm saying? Like an extra mama would have been straight. And guess what? Both of them would have nagged less because they would have been less tired. Y'all women are so exhausted because y'all just won't team up. Y'all just won't team up. Y'all are exhausted. Sovereign, you sleepy right now.
Most tired women.
When you get off here, it's gonna take you all of 7 minutes to knock out. It's over. Y'all tired and y'all need and y'all are here to help each other, but y'all will not team up. And all because of what? Some dingus that y'all gonna share anyway.
Pride.
He gonna hit both of y'all anyway. So just, you see what I'm saying? But it's okay. It's a dead horse. We beating a dead horse. The propaganda too strong. It started making sense and they just glitch.
You can't start talking like that. Then he gave me the because he was talking too much real.
No, but in all seriousness, though, in regards to men becoming great to give everything away, I just don't know that the average man's great is enough to give away for the average woman anymore. I think that the level of gratitude overall has gone down, and it shows up with the lack of marriages. Because I think grateful women get married. I think husbands find grateful women. A woman who's truly gratuitous, like really appreciative, genuinely, men marry those women. They do. Women who say thank you and you can feel the warmth of it, they mean that shit. Like they get married. You know what I'm saying? Like the women who operate out of like this is an expectation, like you supposed to do this for me. Open market.
How do y'all feel about women who are just dating long term with one guy and never got married?
They married.
They're married.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't put too much stock in like signing because it's literally one sheet of paper. It's wild as hell. It's one sheet of paper. Like we signed this, and now all of a sudden we extra official out here. Like, y'all been rocking for 10 years. Y'all married.
You're married.
That's like
we said that.
When does that transition into married without the paper?
No. Hold on.
Yep.
So you mean to tell me now, mind you, I said this on an island in the middle of the Pacific talking to Classic, but I'll say it again for the benefit of the entire world. You mean to tell me that you can go to a store and buy 2 metal clasps and you put one on her finger and she put one on yours, and the only difference is that if you're wearing this ring with this piece of paper, then you're married. Nothing else has changed. I have not met a single person, not one. I have not met a single person other than the super strict church marriages where y'all didn't live together. Y'all not allowed to be in, for example, the cult that I lived in and grew up in, girls and boys couldn't even sit next to each other, let alone be out in public. If somebody saw y'all out in public, it was over. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was getting church flogged, literally. Aside from super strict religious marriages, what's changing after this piece of paper? What's changing? So if you mean to tell me that the guy can't marry y'all, but like this old white man in this black cape can? That makes no sense.
Yeah. I just think that I think that out of necessity though, if the economy continues to get bad, and we're gonna read the comments and wrap. I don't want to hold it too long to hold out too long tonight. But yeah, it's I think one of the things that's just really hurting the marriage rate is kind of that. I think we cracked a little bit of a code with this subject matter, because I know Souls, he said he feels like, you know, or no, not Souls, you didn't say that, or did you? You said you think they do understand that, that the average woman thinks. But I just think when it comes to what's the word I'm looking for? Dating up. What's the word for it?
Women
when you date up. Women that they all date upwards.
Don't date down.
Hypergamy.
Yeah,
Operating in hypergamy, I think a lot of women are looking too far up. They're supposed to look up, but I think they're looking way up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's impacting the level of gratitude that they can have for the dude that just like right up there, like one rung ahead. You feel me? And then and to be honest, when men and women are even career-wise, the man is still ahead. Why wouldn't he be? Right? He has leadership qualities, he has logic, he has physical strength over you.
But wouldn't that still fall over us? Wouldn't that still fall on us though, Classic?
I can't tough conversation. Tough answer, Plug. I mean, not Plug. Souls, you put me in a tough spot because the answer to that, I don't know if I should say.
It's complicated.
They've disarmed us. How do you demand your respect when she say no?
What I said earlier. Who's gonna make them?
When she say no, when you tell her be quiet, or when you tell her this is what we gonna do, and she say no, where do we go from there today?
You don't go anywhere. You don't go anywhere.
I know if you got a disobedient child, I know a few different answers to that question. If you got a disobedient employee, I know a few different answers to that question. But today's time, if you got a disobedient companion, your woman is disobedient. How do you make her?
You can't.
We've been completely disarmed.
You can't.
But we're choosing them.
Are there any to choose that listen? We have soft. I think Sovereign is a good person. I really do. But she wants a man to earn her submission.
Yeah.
Think about that. So I mean, Souls. Look, I keep wanting to say Plug and Souls. Think about it. She's Sovereign is your everyday woman.
Gotta earn it.
I'm every woman. She every woman.
Gotta earn it.
So think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like who do all the work on the individual side of manhood just to come across another adversary?
He's our friend, so I won't answer that question.
It's just
with that being said,
I'm saying the adversity that we face in manhood just to come up against another brick wall to have to break down. Dudes is checking out, man. They get to the wall.
But it's our fault though, right?
I don't know.
Because you're saying hypergamy, right? But the woman can only date what you receive. What you give them. Like, so if she's dating you and you know you're up and she should not be dating you and you still give her the opportunity, that's on you.
That's because they classify getting a little peen for the day as dating, and they need to stop that.
That's what I'm saying.
He just hit. He just hit.
Cool with that. He was cool.
You was right there. He was right there. He ain't had nothing to do. And because of the level difference, you a layup for him.
Yeah,
like for Rihanna, I'm a layup. She ain't got to try that hard.
Path of least resistance.
She ain't got to try that hard.
It's our fault.
I'm a layup. No, I'm saying, but for another chick, I look at her and I be like, oh yeah, if I want to, I could just. You feel me? Like so that's what be happening. These chicks be a layup for a dude. He take a backdoor layup one night and they think that's their new standard. Like, no, come on back down here to the garbage men and the UPS delivery drivers where you belong. You got you a little story. You had some fun. Come on back down here where you need to be playing at. The playground you belong on. You know what I'm saying? It's
hard,
like
though, man. That's hard. It's hard to like touch the NBA and then be okay with settling for the G League.
Okay. I definitely said this yesterday in my show. I definitely laid this whole scenario out, so I'll do it again. Okay, let's start from the beginning. If I'm a little bit above average guy, let's say I'm a little bit above average, and I meet J-Lo, and J-Lo wants to take me out, right? And I go do the thing with J-Lo. It's great, right? when I go and meet somebody's in the room, let's just say Rain's in the room. When I meet Rain, I'm taking that too.
Yeah, it's different for us, Ted. Tez, we live in reality. We live in reality, Tez.
So that's what I'm saying.
And we have a fraternization policy here at the RSC.
We're not talking about her exactly. We're talking about everyday people. You know what I'm saying? Everyday people.
He definitely just said.
Everyday people. We're just using examples.
I ain't trying to lose my job, Tez.
Right. We're talking about everyday examples. This is just examples, right? What I'm saying is they don't think that way. Men understand, and then the statistics prove it too. 37% of people in today's society say that they only get laid once a week or never.
Damn.
All
Shit.
month.
Never is
once
crazy.
A week or all month, including married people. This is a bigger problem than you think it is.
For y'all that care about that.
No, well, here's the thing.
It's a big problem for y'all.
No, look,
listen,
no,
long as my shit still work, I'm
is down, the marriage rate is down, and then so is and it's not related to people being smarter. It's related to them being dumber. This is a bigger problem than you think it is. The economy will never recover if the birth rate doesn't recover. The economy will never recover if the marriage rate doesn't recover. So this is a bigger issue than just somebody wanting to get laid.
What point do we get to where polygyny is necessary to fix the economy?
When it goes
down, I think we're a little closer than y'all think. I think women understand it like, hey, I need to come over there and get with your family. I think we get a little closer than y'all think. Hey, if y'all knew how broke some females was, boy, they make it look good. Boy, they be broke as hell.
When the birth rate drops under 40%, that's when they'll want to do it.
They be broke as hell.
They made a whole show about this. Do y'all remember the name of the show?
Oh shit!
Who?
They made a whole show about this. It's called The Handmaid's Tale. When the birth rate drops too low, that's when this stuff starts.
Yeah.
And so let me tell you something. So all of my feminists,
we had our pick of the litter though, Tez. If Handmaid's Tale, you have your pick of the litter.
It's good for us. It's not good for the world. You know,
we ain't worried about the world, Tez. You ain't worried about the world, Tez.
You didn't watch the show, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So when the birth rate drops, that's when things start getting desperate, because that starts species extinction. And it's happened in other races and other cultures where the birth rate gets so low that it can't sustain itself. You know who's having that problem right now? Lots of Asian countries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're inviting Americans, other people from other races to come there, to live there, to help repopulate their places because they don't have men. And I'm telling you, in this country, it's already begun. In Europe, it's already begun. In South Africa, it's already begun. In Australia, it's already begun. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. The reason why we have an economic crisis right now was because, let me tell you, everybody's going to hate me for saying it, feminism. Feminism was the reason why, and feminism, it made a lot of people rich, but all the average folks that we're talking about on today's show, all the average folks are suffering because of it, and they're going to continue to suffer.
I think it's our fault. We have now started to bash baby mamas. It's our fault.
It's not the baby mamas that's the problem.
These women used to be okay with having 5-6 kids by different guys. Now we bash it. Now we bash it.
We know they didn't.
Souls, help me, Souls. What are we? Okay, I'm not saying we should bash. What are we supposed to do though? Who are you telling to take on all these other niggas' kids?
We already know you ain't. We try to get you.
Not just who, but who? Okay. So look, because we about resolutions, right? So when we come over here and we talk to our brotherhood, which crop of men are we telling? All right, y'all the group that need to go out there.
I think any man should be okay if the woman is good.
Oh, you trying to get paid? Go ahead, finish.
Okay, I'm serious.
Write the clip down, Softy. Go ahead, start again from the beginning.
What you putting down?
Go from the beginning. No, we gotta clip this.
Y'all don't think so?
Any man should be willing to do what?
I didn't say willing. So you add extra word. I didn't say willing.
Say it again.
I said, why wouldn't a man want a woman that makes him happy, that he's happy with, regardless of what the extra things she comes with?
Well, that's the answer's in the question. Why wouldn't he want her, regardless of the extra things she come with? The extra things that she come with. That would be the why. That would be the why he wouldn't want her.
She is an off-road vehicle. She is a 4x4. You want to be 5? You want to be the wheel on the trunk, right?
So
You want to be the
would
fifth
y'all,
wheel on the trunk.
since y'all into the poly thing, so would you take a woman that has kids if she was okay with the life you wanted to live?
How many?
I just answer the question. Would you
I
take a
have a
woman
child,
with
so
kids?
I'm not discriminatory. I'll take one with one if it's poly.
No, you
If
said
it's not
kids with an S. You said plural.
Yeah,
No,
kids.
my
He said
answer is
plural.
no.
We don't have
No.
time for that.
No.
No.
Then let me hold on.
So if you got if you got that, come on, classic.
Go
You
ahead.
got a woman that's down for your cause. She got 2 kids, and she down for your cause. Y'all finna have extra hands on deck, like you just told Rain. You finna have extra hands on deck.
Are they twins?
So you're not gonna even be at home, classic. You ain't gonna even have to worry about the drama.
No, I ain't gonna have to worry about that drama.
Yeah. So think about it. You got 3 women now. One came with 2 kids, but you got 6 hands. You got 6 hands right there.
Are their fathers dead?
Hey, chat. There is no woman with multiple kids that's got a shot with me. I don't care how well behaved she is. Shout out to Uncle Plug. I don't care how body slammed in the game she is. I don't care how much she done came into her own and developed as a human being. You got other niggas' children. I got a 1-child max. No, I don't care how old they is. I don't care. It don't even matter. It don't matter if you don't need me for money, if you independent. There's nothing. There's no circumstance. There's no, she was married before and both the kids by the ex-husband. How many? More. There's an S on the end of kid, right? There's a dren on the end of child, right? I can't do it. Chat not doing it. Chat.
Facts.
Classic not doing it. Not doing it, chat.
Facts.
Not doing
Facts.
it. I don't care. I don't care how awesome she is.
Facts.
Matter of fact, I'm willing to tell you this. I'll take a little bit more of a so if she's a 0 on the headache scale with 2 kids and another chick is a 3 on the headache scale, but I can start fresh, give me a little headache.
I'll take an uglier chick too.
Give me a little headache. Give me a little headache.
I'll take an uglier chick.
Because when you marry her, you marrying the baby daddy.
Yep, he's still there.
What if the baby daddy was absent? What if the baby daddy was absent?
He's still alive.
Like never around.
He breathing, right?
He's still alive, but he doesn't. He's not involved with the
kid. He's still there. She's still in your life.
1 kid max. Listen, I've given grace. How much grace you want me to give? I said 1 kid max. I've given grace.
I named my daughter.
How much grace are we? That's what I'm asking souls. How much grace are we supposed to have? Souls? We supposed to be taking them with 4, 5, 6.
But I'm trying to see y'all thought process about the woman though. Y'all talking about the kids, but what if this woman is everything you desire outside of the kids though?
It's impossible.
Outside of the kids,
it's impossible. Yeah, it's impossible.
Okay, so how many people here have dated somebody with multiple kids before?
No.
Okay. What place did you come? So you got a kid and they got kids. Did you have kids with them?
No.
Okay. If you have no kids, the next logical step is to have kids, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to deal with 2 of her kids. Let's just say 2 for the purpose of this conversation. 2 of her kids and your own kid. You got 2 baby daddies. You got to drive a Suburban just so you could get some air in the car.
Why would you want kids? You feel like you want kids just because?
I mean, I have a child.
Well, I ain't talking about that. I'm just saying, like, if hypothetically, if you met a lady, she had kids, you feel like you need to have a kid.
So
I would like to spread this God seed.
Yes, that's
somewhere.
A branch, and as you are very well aware,
we
like to extend our branches out into our family tree. And I'm going to tell you, I follow the good book. You know what I mean? I need to spread my royal oats, and especially if I'm out here doing this thing, I'm married, so to say. I'm going to have a child with this person. If they can carry a baby, we having a baby. I ain't got no problem taking care of none. I've already proved I can do that. But the thing is, I don't want to take care of Tom's baby, Nick's baby, Tyrone's baby, Marcus's baby. I don't need to take care of their babies. You know what they're going to say? Tez, you're such a good daddy. I wish I was more like you. Fuck out of here.
No. No, I can't do it. Imagine I gotta see. I need souls to put my glasses on. Wear my glasses for a second, souls. You don't have no children to your good name, and then within a matter of, let's say, 8 to 12 months, you go from by yourself to a family of 4.
No.
Family of 5.
No.
6.
No.
Man, that's trauma. That's traumatizing.
So, Rand, do your kids always come first?
That's traumatizing.
Do the kids always come first? So you got yourself, you got 3 kids, and then the man's supposed to come 5th every time. Tripping.
You said the kids always come first? Nah.
Yeah.
Did you answer? Do the kids always come first?
No. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, the kid don't always come first. No.
So,
did y'all ask me that? Went out, so I missed some of the conversation.
Didn't you say that he had to earn your submission? Double talking champion of the world, y'all. I don't forget nothing.
I can't come first. I'm raising Reggie's son. I'm raising Marcus' daughter. You know what I'm saying?
I can't. That wouldn't be the scenario though. That's why I gave you the other scenario. What if that woman did put you first? What if
I can't even make love loud. There's 4 motherfuckers in here.
Be quiet.
We got to whisper sex. Come on, man. I'm trying to get it cracking while I can.
Don't be smacking too loud.
That's why you find the time to do that when the kids ain't at the house.
Come on, now we got to tiptoe. I got to tiptoe. Come on, man.
Can't do nothing while she cooking in the kitchen.
Come on, man. You can't off the rip. You don't got no memories of doing what Uncle Willie say. I want to do the Balls Johnson dance around the house with mine for a little while before we have some kids. You know what I'm saying? I can't walk through here and just, you know what I mean? Like, well, come on now. I'm just supposed to just march on into that because she acting
every other weekend when the daddy got him.
Come on, see.
You know what's funny? It's never the right weekend.
Yeah. The weekend the daddy got him. She on the cycle.
Exactly. The weekend you got something nice planned. The Bulls is playing the Lakers or something. But no, the other weekend the Bulls is playing the Pelicans. Come on, man. Come on. It's never the right weekend.
And you talking about just sign up. And then look, a woman with multiple kids, you're gonna get less grace from me. She not even gonna like the version of me she gets. She gotta be perfect.
Here's the one.
Oh, you got an attitude? I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. You got an attitude? I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this.
Classic. Have you tried it before?
Multiple kids? No. A child? I'd raised a few niggas' sons.
Yeah, I did it.
This nigga right now cold at football because of me.
I did it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I raised a few. It's a nigga right now cold at football because of me.
Learn from my mistakes.
Clamping shit up at the corner.
This ain't hypothetical. This is life lessons.
Yeah. Come on now.
This is school of hard life living.
So class, did you have dated women with children?
No. A child. I have a 1-child max. I'm real clear. Yeah.
You haven't tried the 2.
No, I can't because you're a repeat offender. You don't learn from your mistakes. I'm straight.
Let me tell you, 2 is always worse than 1.
So was the 1 bad?
Not to me.
So what happened?
Her. You got to be perfect. You can't have baggage and act a fool. You don't get the same grace.
So you okay with being a repeat offender with a woman with 1 kid though?
I'm not a repeat nothing.
No, because you said that you like if you don't want it, like you already tried it. It didn't work with 1 kid.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you okay with a woman with 1 kid?
That's just my policy, 1-child max. Because when it's one, it don't really get in the way the same way.
Yeah, probability.
When it comes to kids, everything past 1 is a huge number. It's like 1, and then like the gap is this big, and then it's 2. You know what I'm saying? Like everything a big number past 1. You feel me? So like, yeah, when it's 1, it don't really be no real issue for real. But like multiple children, and then if you do the multiple baby daddy thing on top of that, you know what I'm saying? The multiple kids, multiple baby daddies. It's a shit show. It's a shit show. And then the multiple baby daddy got multiple baby mamas. And so now
Yours.
now your stepkids got 13 half sisters and brothers and shit.
Mhm,
Oh, it get
mhm.
complicated quick. Oh, one of your weekends could change like that,
And the
boy.
funny thing is, when they have two baby daddies, one baby daddy will be on one weekend, the other baby daddy will be on the other weekend. So you ain't got no free weekends with this broad.
No, man, she can't listen. She better not ever raise her voice. You know how perfect you got to be with that much baggage. For me, you got to be perfect. You don't get the same grace as a woman with a clean slate. Absolutely not. Hell no.
They're never free. They're never free.
Cause look, I'm gonna be real. A woman with multiple children. I can say this because I don't date women with multiple children, so I don't really care. I'm not like striking myself out from nobody. We don't qualify for each other. But any women with multiple children, like a part of me, and the men who dating women with multiple children ain't gonna say this, but a part of me feel like I'm doing some charity, for sure.
You are doing a charity.
Yeah, part of me doing some community service, for sure.
You are.
So the second you play around disrespect, oh shit! Look, I can go get talked to crazy about somebody who ain't got none of these. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending extra bread every time you eat. You go look, it's already bad enough. You go eat by yourself, it's $12. You get something to eat with you and your woman, it's $40. It multiplied by like 3, 4, and then you got the kids too, $70. Come on, man. And you got an attitude. No, you don't get to have bad days and multiple kids.
You're gonna need to understand that though, Classic. You're gonna have to be amazing.
Hey, listen, you should, at least I'm honest, right? You got to tell people who you can be good to, you could be good to them, and tell people you can't be good to that you can't be good to them. Man, I can't be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no grace for you like that.
I understand.
Let them choose. Because look, this
a guy with multiple kids and multiple baby mamas either.
You know? Oh, we got chats to catch up on, then I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. It didn't got late. Let me see. I'm gonna go back up. We had a lot of them. All right, here we go. Miles said Snoop said it best. It ain't no fun. Miles Batchelor said your peer group can learn from your success. Doesn't necessarily mean handouts. Passport Skull 333. What up, Skull? He said got the whole team together. You know it. Miles Batchelor said I believe people in the dating market are looking out for themselves. Those with the spouse/significant other may feel differently. I think it's a lot of selfishness these days. Jen Ritt said a whole lot of situationally single. Speak it. Yeah, that was when Souls was cooking. Roxy said, hola, just getting in. What up, Roxy? Flip said 333. I like to see the coalition. We here. Roxy said they got their options to work with and air the things that's gonna prove the ratings they need. Roxy said, I'm late. Was there any conditions in place? I hope we answered for you. Jen Ritt said, isn't polygyny agreeable and knowledgeable to all parties? Absolutely. But not today. A lot of women are practicing informal polygyny. Yeah. They signing up for it, essentially. Flip said, behold a statue of a black Pegasus. Miles Batchelor said, that piece of paper means a lot. It's legally binding. No, it means a lot. But I'm saying in regards to like your actual like day-to-day life.
The
like
status,
if y'all already been living together for a decade and then y'all go sign a sheet of paper, what's gonna change when y'all get back to the crib?
So was it a decade when that turns over? I mean, that's what I asked earlier. When does it turn over from dating to marriage? Because I've heard from several men that they're single until they're married.
No, I think by law it's like 7 years. It's common law.
7 years. In Illinois, it's 5.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah, in Illinois is 5 years. Common law.
5 in Illinois.
But how do they make that? Like, do you receive a paper or something in the mail?
Yeah, it's because it had to be y'all had to be a legally bound residents for 5 years. So they got to be able to track that y'all been living together. So if both y'all names on the same lease agreement for 5 years straight, then they'll send you some paperwork.
Yeah, you got to share the same address.
So you just keep moving every 3 years.
No, they still know y'all live together.
No.
If both y'all names on them lease agreements, they know
when somebody shares your address. Like when I say this is what I went through. This is what I went through.
Yeah,
it only took 5 years.
Just don't update your license. You might be straight.
Yeah. You might be able to get by if you don't update your license, and even if y'all don't have kids. If y'all have kids, you're screwed either way it goes. I had to do divorce.
I love how y'all niggas be trying to work out a plan.
Yeah, like I had to do divorce. I'm telling you what really happened to me. I'm not laughing about this. This shit sucked. I had to go through divorce court, literal divorce court, when me and her separated. I had to go through literal divorce court. I did not legally marry her because she didn't want to be legally married. I had to go to divorce court. I had to fill out all the divorce paperwork, all of it. It literally says on the top, divorce. You know what I mean? See a divorce judge.
Hold on, Ted. So you've been married then, dog?
Bro, that's what I be trying to tell people. It like we didn't have no ceremony, we didn't have no paperwork, but the minute that we got to court, they considered us married and they made us go through divorce court.
Why did y'all have to go to court?
You asked the white lady that question. She the one with the black robes on. She the one that had to deal with it. I'm telling you right now. That's what we had to go through. That's what we had to deal with. We had children and we lived together for longer than 5 years. They considered us a married couple.
Wow.
And we had to go through
It kind of makes sense though, man, because that's a long time to live together, especially with a child.
It does make sense. I'm not mad about it per se. You know what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, I was different than others. I said this on like one of the very early No Middleman shows that we had started appearing on. I left everything to her. I didn't take anything. And that helped me out a lot because that shortened the court process, that shortened arbitration. I didn't have to pay alimony. I did have to pay child support, you know, but not alimony. But a lot of the things that I did in leaving everything made things easier for me.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong. I'm not telling the man not to fight for his assets because I would again if I had to do it again. But it was something about knowing that I did not leave her in a bad place. I did not leave her and the children in a bad place, and that I was going to be just fine because I'm a superstar. I knew I was going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? And I always say it like this: everything that I have right now could be gone tomorrow, and I have thought this my entire life. Everything that I have right now could be gone tomorrow. It is up to me to either go out and get it again or give up. At the time when this happened, this was years and years ago now. At the time when this happened, I was in the mindset that I would just go get it again. I don't want none of this. I know she can't do it because she couldn't do it without me to begin with. You know, this was off my back. And I said, cool, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and do it again. I wisened up. I got smart. I learned it'll never happen to me again.
Man, I understand my uncle so much better now. I'm gonna just leave that right there. He said you can legislate assets, but not feelings.
Yes.
Flip said, let's start there, souls. And then he said, hey, Rain.
Hey.
He said, I'm at never. Flip said, hold it down, tears down. Miles said, I think we already are supporting single parents through taxes and government assistance. Hey, Miles, they don't want to talk about it. Miles Bowser said, never multiple, can count on one hand why women with a single, he said, can count on one hand my women with a single, I think he meant why women with a single child. Yeah. Passport Skull said, I extended mine 5 times. You talking about your family? Yeah, Skull got a lot of kids, y'all.
He
got a lot. I'm talking about Joe Jackson ain't got shit on Big Skull. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got shit on Big Skull. Big Skull, when you gonna make buy some guitars?
Classic.
Man? I got something.
Starting 11 on the.
Hey, I got something on it. Let's take over. That was just loud as hell. My bad, y'all. Let's see. Miles Bowser said, not why dated. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Then he said that kid's age is also a big factor. Too young gets attached. Shit, who problem is that when you leave? Roxy said, laugh my ass off. I'm tired of being tired. Roxy. Oh. Deborah said, amen, brother. I don't know if Deborah saying that too, but shout out to Deborah. That's
we all gonna take credit for it.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. But yeah, man, this is the first episode. We're gonna end it there. We almost at 2 hours. I appreciate y'all hanging in. This is the first episode of the human experienced. We decided to call it experienced because the human experience is already popular from somebody else. Shout out to him. But yeah, man, that's gonna be a segment that we do at least once a week on the Raw Society Coalition. We'll pick a exact date and time later on, but until then, we just gonna get it in a 7-day time period, man. But yeah, anybody got any closing argument, any closing statements or anything? Y'all straight?
Yeah,
make sure February 13th, y'all don't forget, we are linking up in person, the live show, the live panel, February 13th at the Q Bar in Darien, Illinois. Tickets right now are at a reduced early bird price until the 28th, right? So you got about 2 weeks to get early bird tickets. So make sure you tap in. The link is available at the Raw Society Coalition Instagram, Facebook as well, right? the Raw Society Coalition on Facebook as well. And if you need tickets and you follow any of us on social media, just tap in, hit the DM. We'll get the link over to you. But yeah, for sure.
And we have a merch store up.
Oh yeah, we got the merch store up too. So if y'all looking for Raw Society Coalition merch, make sure that y'all click the link. Is the link inside of our profile for the YouTube page?
It's on the YouTube page, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the link is inside of our YouTube page. We're gonna put all the links on our Instagram as well, so it'll be easy for y'all to get to. We'll set everything up with the tickets and the merch. But yeah, until then, man, y'all make sure y'all stick to the codes. Yeah.